Breaking news! We're heading into a new month, and before you know it, we'll be playing the first game of the season. We know there's still a lot of water under the bridge, and Coach Sean Payton is keeping his eyes open to build a solid team that will truly be capable of competing for Super Bowl 60. Do you really believe the Broncos can make it? If so, hit that like button hard. If possible, comment something like, "I'm going to see the Broncos in the Super Bowl." Man, I really believe that. Here's how things are. Just 12 months ago, we were reeling under the weight of the NFL's biggest blow to the ceiling, no quarterback in sight, and nearly a decade since our last playoff appearance. But now, the vibe around the Denver Broncos has completely changed. This isn't just off-season hype, it's a cultural shift. From Sean Payton's confident stride to Greg Penner's strategic clarity, everything about this team screams momentum. Payton, once doubted as a culture builder, is now being celebrated as the architect of a team that top-tier talent is actively choosing. Yes, choosing to join, often leaving more money on the table elsewhere. Take the signing of quarterback Sam Ehlinger, for example. It's not about him being a starter. It's about what his arrival represents. Players with options believing in Denver. From his college roots in Texas to joining a roster already stocked with fellow Longhorns like Brandon Jones and PJ Locke, it's a move that adds depth and reinforces this new Broncos identity. There's even talk of a potential Taysom Hill-type role for Ehlinger, but Payton doesn't seem to be taking the bait because he already has his all-around threat in Bo Nix, who, according to Payton, should never leave the field. Speaking of belief, let's talk about Courtland Sutton. In a league where star receivers regularly hold out when entering the final year of guaranteed money, Sutton is doing the opposite. No holdout, no drama, just belief. In this team, in this coaching staff, and especially in his connection with Bo Nix. This isn't just loyalty, it's a signal to the locker room and the league. Something special is being built in Denver. Now let's address free agency. Greg Penner laid it out clearly. Year 1 was about plugging holes on both lines. Year 2, the Russell Wilson dead cap hit, forced a more conservative approach. But this year, opportunistic aggression. Enter what Payton and Penner both called a haul of elite talent. Evan Engram, Dre Greenlaw, and Talanoa Hufanga. The only caveat? Injury history. But here's the kicker. Payton is 100% confident they'll be ready for the off-season program, thanks to a medical staff overhaul that reflects this team's new standard of excellence. When the staff says they're good to go, there's no doubt they're good to go.
Let's dig into Hufanga for a second. This isn't just a player acquisition. This is a tone setter. Described by Payton as insanely tough and a great communicator, Hufanga embodies the captain-like leadership this team craves. He plays like a first responder, initiating contact, reading plays, and dictating tempo. He's not just in the right place at the right time. He creates the right place at the right time. Whether in the run game, covering tight ends, or blowing up screen plays, Hufanga is the kind of player who elevates everyone around him. With him and Greenlaw added to a defense that already ranked top 5 last season, it's not bold, it's factual, to say the Broncos might now boast the best defense in the NFL. And yes, while we're talking vibes, we have to mention the uniforms. The Broncos will get to wear their beloved Throwback D helmets 4 times this season. This isn't just nostalgia, it's symbolic. It's a nod to the past as we forge a bold new future. Think about it, rocking that classic look in front of the AFC West rivals at home? Chills. Finally, let's not forget the draft smokescreens. Sean Payton is once again playing chess. Remember last year's fake-out with J.J. McCarthy? They had everyone, including us, fooled, only to land Bo Nix, the real target. This year, George Payton is pushing the idea that great running backs can be found from the 2nd to the 6th round. But is that honesty or another bluff? Could it be that if the right guy is sitting at pick 20, the Broncos pounce? Or are they really banking on depth? This is the most exciting and mysterious time to be a Denver Broncos fan in years. The ownership is aligned. The coaching is elite. The locker room is believing. The roster is stacked. So let me turn it over to you, Broncos country. What do you make of all this momentum? Is this the year everything changes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's ride. Let's keep this momentum rolling, Broncos country, because we're just getting started. One of the most telling parts of this transformation is how players are talking, not just the front office, not just the coaching staff, but the actual guys stepping onto the field. You've got guys like Courtland Sutton making statements without even speaking, by showing up, by buying in, by not holding out. That's how culture is built. That's how leadership is defined. And it's the clearest sign yet that what Sean Payton is building here is real. And let's go back to the player additions for a second. Everyone knows Evan Engram's name. His time with the Giants and Jaguars made him a known weapon. But when Payton and Penner both light up talking about Hufanga, it tells you everything. Hufanga isn't just another signing. He's a culture changer, a communicator, a tone setter, a guy who's been compared to Troy Polamalu not just because of the hair or because he trained with him, but because of the instincts, the physicality, and the way he reads the field. Go watch his tape. He's in the backfield disrupting screenplays. He's covering tight ends. He's taking away passing lanes. And when he hits, the tone of the game shifts. And when you add him to a defense that already had names like Pat Surtain II and Justin Simmons, now you're not just fast and physical, you're elite at every level. And Dre Greenlaw? Another massive addition. A sideline-to-sideline linebacker who brings fire and intelligence to the second level. Greenlaw plays fast, hits hard, and doesn't back down from anyone. When healthy, he's one of the best at what he does. And that's the thing, this free agent haul isn't just about names. It's about fit. It's about bringing in players who reflect what this new Broncos identity is all about. Toughness, leadership, and accountability. But that's not even the full story. Payton and Penner keep using the word captains to describe this group of signings. Not just good players. Not just starters. Captains. That speaks volumes about what's changed behind the scenes. Remember the Randy Gregory signing a couple years back? That was a move filled with risk and clouded by character concerns. This year, it's all about bringing in guys who raise the floor, raise the ceiling, and raise the standards in the building. Let's talk draft one more time, because this part is vintage Sean Payton. The smokescreens are back. The misdirection, the sleight of hand, and it's brilliant. Last year they faked out the league with J.J. McCarthy talk, only to land Bo Nix, Payton's true guy, without making a move. This year, it's the running back room in question. George Payton says great backs are available all the way from round 2 to 6. Is that real? Maybe. This is a deep running back class, no doubt. But what if someone they really like is sitting there at 20? What if they pounce like they did with Bo Nix? Or what if they're baiting another team to trade up and stacking even more picks? The truth is, nobody knows, and that's by design. This front office is moving in silence. Strategic, calculated, unified. They've already made moves to fix the offensive and defensive trenches. They've addressed leadership. They've upgraded the medical staff. They've created an environment where players with better offers are still choosing Denver. And all this happened while carrying the heaviest dead cap hit in NFL history last year. Now that financial weight is gone. Now the playbook is wide open. Even the aesthetics are on point. The Broncos' iconic throwback uniforms are coming back. Not once, not twice, but 4 times this season. That retro D logo, that old school swagger, it's more than just a uniform. It's a message. The Broncos are embracing their history while building their future. Imagine those unis under the lights at home against the Chiefs or the Raiders. That's must-see football. From the ownership meetings to the practice field, everything feels aligned. The Broncos aren't trying to be relevant again. They're trying to be dominant. They're not just talking about a winning culture. They're proving it with every signing, every statement, every decision. And the craziest part? We're only in April. The draft is still ahead. Training camp hasn't started.